Welcome, this is Nathan and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at the Alternative Future of the World Season 2, Part 8. Whew. It's been a while since I recorded one of these. For you, it's probably going to be uploaded a little bit after Part 7. But it's been a little while. I hope it's actually Part 7 and I'm not going I think it's Part 8, right? I'll have to check with the series when I post it. But, it's been a while since I've recorded. And I could clearly remember what happened. So the last video, it was a massive episode. It was probably nearly 40 minutes long. I don't know until I post. Right now, never mind. The last video, we saw World War III break out? It was World War III, wasn't it? It was crazy. If you haven't seen it, go check out the video. But basically, all of our Europe changed forever. I don't really know what happened, but the Mediterranean order was completely disbanded and Germany made a puppet out of Italy. We can see Bulgaria and Romania are just squished and Greece was released. The main faction, I don't think they joined the war, and the Pacific League got massive. Japan took a big nom out of Australia. But I don't think any other country got involved in that. Oh yeah, I think they did, because look. Yeah, okay, I think they did. But anyway, today we're going to continue looking at the Alternative Future World, and we have to straight away begin with the Pacific League. This alliance is almost all of Asia. The only part of Asia it doesn't really include is the Philippines, Indonesia, and like whatever else is left. This alliance is huge. It's only got 3 members and 1 puppet, but it is gigantic. But Japan and the Soviet Union are actually experiencing issues. While in World War III, they were doing some really bad stuff, and one of the main areas that is trying to get away from them is Australia, which just became part of them. And Japan is actually struggling to send supplies down to them. They're struggling to send supplies down to Australia. So we're actually going to see something happen here. Australia is going to eventually, this part of Japan is not getting much support from its country. Eventually, they are going to be able to push their way to independence, leaving Japan. And we're going to call them Westralia. They might end up uniting with Australia again, but for now they don't really want to. Africa is chill, nothing really happening here. But now that Japan did that, a lot of their country wants to be independent. A lot of them are asking for it, and Japan is refusing. They are refusing to let them independent because that is their mainland, and they only let Australia slide because they were struggling to send support down. So they're kind of struggling. Soviet Union maybe not so much, but they're still struggling nonetheless. But now we have to come over to this country. What country, may you ask? Romania. I said in part 7, a guy got in power in Romania. I don't exactly know if I said who the guy was. If I didn't, then I'm saying it now. But if I did, then I'm just going to have to repeat it. When Switzerland went back in time to World War II, the Romanian president, the leader of the Order of Security, managed to get into the area where the time machine was. He got into Switzerland, and ever since he's been trying to get a rule over Romania. Now, here's something you may be wondering: how's he alive? Because certainly he'll be dead at this point. He stole stuff from Switzerland, basically. He's been experiencing the lab secretly in Romania, and is becoming invincible, basically. Now, sure, he can still be killed easily, but he can live forever. His body will not change. And this is because Switzerland is the only country that is from the past. But he's managed to get control of Romania again, and he's oh my god. He ain't letting it slide. What the hell? Oh. He ain't letting anything slide. So this Romanian guy is going to take out literally all his anger on one of his old friends. Never really was one of his old friends. Romania declares war on Bulgaria, surprising literally everybody. And we can see he was really not the only one that came. As tons of troops from old Romania start... oh my god. Bro, this phone. This is probably one of the reasons why I haven't been recording. Romanian troops extant to Bulgaria are rampaging speeds. Oh my god, this is the last thing I'm recording on this phone until I get my new one. Romania is absolutely destroying Bulgaria. Romania is absolutely just destroying Bulgaria in every way possible. Romania begins to send troops down to Sofia to capture the city. And they capture it within a few days. Not days, they capture it within a few months. Completely surprising Bulgaria and leading to their collapse. Let's take a look at the speech sheet. And that's full-on annexation. Romania is now quite large, but they're going to meet the issue they met in the first season. They don't really have anywhere left to expand. Sure, they have Greece, but why go to Greece? They are not going to go after Pacific Legal Access, and they're definitely not going to go after the Mediterranean faction, because that could lead to their full-on collapse, really. They're not strong enough to fight. As much as this guy wants to rule the world again, he's not going to be able to. Now, Switzerland is going to alarm the Allies immediately at this guy and how he controls stuff back in the past and how Switzerland's from the future. The UK and France are just going to be like, what? So Switzerland were able to send the time machine. That was a big old mistake, because spies are still quite a thing, and some spies from Germany and Soviet Union were able to get hold of the time machine info. And you know what happens when they get hold of stuff. That's going to spread around the world. So every single country, like Japan, Spain, Finland, Norway, Australia, all of Africa, the United States was told actually, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, everyone knows about time machine now. The only one that knew about it was Romania, but they were not going to tell anybody unless they were friends with them. And right now Romania is against the whole world. So now that the world knows about this, it's obvious that Switzerland is from the past. And that is bad, because Switzerland only want to tell the Allies, but again, like they did with World War II, they made a mistake. And that's how... and Germany finally figures out how Switzerland knew about stuff. And in all reality, the world is absolutely, furious at Switzerland, except from the Allies and some of the African areas. Especially, the ones who are mad are Japan, Germany, Spain, and the Middle Eastern faction. They are completely furious. They want complete revenge, but they can't. They don't want to start World War IV right now. The world's still recovering from World War III. But any other events going on in the world are actually kind of minuscule. There's not many because the world's still recovering from World War III. We are going to start seeing more countries join alliances, such as Egypt joining the Middle Eastern faction. The reason for this is because they really were Lone Star in the Mediterranean order. Now that's gone, they can do whatever they want. Japan, they're not going to get anybody joining their alliance. The Allies are going to get hold of Australia, which was expected, and Australia is going to join the alliance. Funny enough, they're not going to unite with Australia as much as that would make sense. They don't want to. Australia is kind of now in realising that its independence is kind of a good thing. So, yeah, we can see that the world is just kind of recovering and joining alliances right now, and not really any war other than Romania. More countries are going to start joining this. I forgot what I called it. I think it's the African League. We are going to see more countries join it, such as the DRC joining it. That's not. I'm not having that. So DRC is going to join. No, not Zimbabwe. The DRC is going to. The DRC is going to join. The DRC is going to join. Bro, I don't want this. Okay, the DRC joins the African League, and the rest of the countries here are kind of neutral. Ethiopia is considering about joining, same with Chad. Although Chad's been Chad and not joining. Not much is happening. But we are about to see a war break out, which literally nobody would have expected. Brazil gets a leader who is completely in favour for the access. South America has literally not changed at all in this series. But it's time we see change. Brazil goes all out on Bolivia. So Brazil declares war on Bolivia, and poor Bolivia is pooping their pants. Now we already know who's going to be supplying Brazil here. The Axis. And it's eventually figured out that this war and everything was funded by the Axis. So, yeah, you can't do anything about it, though. Brazil was having a, what's it called? Oh, what have I forgot the name of it? They were having an election. There we go. That took a while. So while they were having an election, we had Germany and Spain funding some stuff for some guy to get in power, and a lot of people were brainwashed into voting for him. Yep, that's the good old Axis for you. They are completely demented. Damn it. Oh my god! You guys see why I haven't been recording, as well as stuff going on in my life? You see why the... Anyway, Bolivia is going to be completely destroyed. I'm not bothering. Bolivia is eventually wiped out by the Brazilian army, so let's take a look at this peace treaty. And, yep, there goes poor old Bolivia. Well, this guy is now going to officially join the Axis, ramping up tensions between the Axis and Allies once again. Now, this is bad, obviously. Brazil is probably one of the top 10 strongest countries in the world, and they just joined the Axis. Right now, Pacific League is still on the hit. Right now, Pacific League is still the biggest way for the Allies. But the Axis is starting to ramp up again. Although they're technically funding most of these rebellions, elections. Now, talking about allies and stuff, they're going to get a new country added from Europe. That country is going to be Sweden. Sweden is really the only... Not really, but they're technically the only country the Axis can really invade. Romania would put up... Romania and Greece are just... They don't even want to bother. Catalonia is heavily in favour of the Allies. So invading them could lead to a massive backlash from the Allies. Now they got... See, Germany wants to expand and as well as Spain, but they can't expand, really. And now with Sweden joining the Allies, they are completely stuck, unless they go after Greece or Romania. So this is why they're rigging elections over here in the Americas. And the final thing we're going to see happen for this video is actually Nicaragua doing something. Nicaragua's done literally nothing, and Central America's really had no changes other than Nicaragua. Wait, that's not the right thing. Nicaragua is... Nicaragua is going to declare war on Honduras. Why? Again, the Access is funding them and telling them that we need to expand, so expand somewhere. I don't know why they picked Honduras, but Honduras is nowhere near as strong as Nicaragua, because Honduras has not been, held by any alliance. Honduras has not been held by any country, meanwhile Nicaragua has been funded by the Access. So we see just poor Honduras getting absolutely destroyed by Nicaragua. Oh my god. I hope you guys know when I get my new phone, I'm going to have to redraw this map. Oh, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Don't I just love having to redraw maps? I'm going to redraw the Season 1 map like 4 times. Anyway, just getting over it. Honduras collapses, just get on with. And that's full organisation right there. But anyway, that's going to do it for this Alternative Future of the World Season 2 Part 8. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.